Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Vivek and today we are going to talk about a sensor which detects the heartbeat and basically also called as a pulse monitor sensor. So how it works is the sensor basically sends the IR rays and which is being absorbed by the blood and it basically sees the receiver and the emitter time and then it just calculates. Okay, so we will not go into detail about the calculation part, but what I'm going to show you is how to connect this sensor to your Arduino board. I would also show you a small program, okay, where what we are doing is we are saying that my sensor pin is A0. Okay, so basically this my sensor is giving the output on the A0 pin of the Arduino. Okay, and then it does some kind of a calculation. Okay, and it just captures the raw value and it also shows me the actual value with some kind of calculation. Okay, and finally there is some delay. Right now I'll just make it to 2 minutes. Okay, and let me just also show you how does the sensor look like. So this is a heartbeat sensor, also called as the pulse sensor. So the sensor uses a bright IR. So there are many variants in the market. Okay, so one of the variant which I am using it is this, and though there are different kind of variants in the market, and you can get whichever you are working on. Okay. So what it does is sensor uses a bright IR LED and a photo transistor to detect the pulse of the finger. Okay, red LED flashes with the each pulse. Okay, so that is how it works on. Okay, so let me just do one thing. Let me just show you the code base. Okay, right. So I'm reading this sensor output and with this baud rate, and then continuously in the loop I am trying to run through the code. I'll just try to burn the code. Let it is burning. Okay, I'll also try to show you my sensor. My sensor looks like this. It has got 3 pins and we have, I'll just pull out all these pins to show it to you. So I have a 3-pin sensor. Okay, the output I'm taking it with this pin. Okay, on the leftmost pin. Okay, so let me just take out this thing. Okay, so this is my sensor. I am going to take output from this. Okay, and then the rest of the 2 pins is basically being used by my voltage supply, and the last one is basically going to the ground. Okay, so let me quickly connect and show you. So now I'm connected and I can show you, right? So this is how I have done that. Okay, there are some issues. Let me just quickly change the port number and also change the board with through to which I'm going to deploy the code. I have to do this again, and it's compiling the sketch again, and then it will try to push the code. Okay, after it gets pushed, okay, so this sensor, if you can still see over the screen, so what it will do is it will so now it is done. Okay, great. I can start seeing the monitor. Okay, if you can see, it will show me the old value and the new value and so on and so forth. Okay, and it does every 2 seconds. Okay, so you might see certain delays for the first time. Okay, but it will continue. Okay, let me change the baud rate also. There are some issues with the baud rate. Okay, okay, so now if you see this, it started throwing me the output whatever value it gets read from the sensor. Okay, now what I'm quickly do, I'll touch the fingertip on the top of the sensor, and you can see there are certain value changes that will happen. Okay, I started touching it. Now if you'll see that, okay, after some time to start changing the sensor values. Okay, right, so this is what the a simple sensor which we have worked on. Okay, we will look into the more of the sensor in the next series. Thank you for joining the session.